Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. I found a feather. Well, I knew that this feather was in the house, but I didn't know where it went and I just found it. Okay, so we have a feather on the table. Happy Monday! Happy Monday. Okay, I'm going to use the Tarot Mucha this morning. And I'm going to have a look and see what's gone on over the weekend. Okay, I maybe need to sort that bit of hair out. That might just frustrate me a bit. Just bear with me for a minute, please, if you don't mind. Thank you all. Right, hold on, it's this bit of hair here. Did we get it? Oh, I can see the decision card. Time to make a decision. Looks like he's scared. Looks like he's some kind of creature. Like this horned creature here. Unless it's kind of like I don't know, a funky hat he's got on. But what's he doing here? I don't know, because he's kind of reaching up, but I think he's trying to cover his eyes. But that would be coming from that shiny cup there, with that figure undercover. Undercover, it's under pressure, okay? Undercover sounds better than under pressure. Let's do a Celtic cross. I haven't used these cards in a while. Okay. Well, it's got a bit nippy. It's a bit cold today. But if I go upstairs, like it's really warm upstairs, it's just like cold. I haven't really even got the window open much. Anyway. It's about to be 11:22 soon. It's 11:21. Okay. We start with the card that I first saw yesterday, which was the Five of Cups. And the World card was really coming up. The number 21. Let me get the story out. Oh, there's the World card. So we have emotional loss. That's what we're talking about today. And the block is, it's 11:22. Well, there is no block. I actually feel that this character in the middle here looks relieved. Okay. It feels like she's actually walked through the portal. So I want to say that this has a real high significance with the 21st of this month. 12:21, 21:12 portal. Okay. Phew, got through. Okay, so someone's through. Is that you, Divine Masculine, who's not through? What are you not through with? You're not through with dealing with your shit. That's what it is, because you're looking at it. And the way that your body's kind of inclined, it looks like you've got a bit of an attitude problem. Or, no, I like this one. Let's not say you have an attitude problem. Well, you might a bit, because I feel like you're telling, well, maybe just one of these cups to kiss your ass. So you're goading. Okay. It's meant to be the card of emotional loss, and it's kind of like, you're done. You're done with feeling lost. I feel that's the masculine's energy. Look how bare your tree is. It's like, okay, you got the Two of Cups there on the other side, but you're still looking at, well, you've told one cup. Let me show you what I'm seeing. This one here, you kind of said you can kiss my ass. Okay. Then we're looking at these other two cups here. And I believe that's what he's more looking at. So the masculine here has turned his back to one of the cups. Okay. Few, the divine feminines, a few. Oh, you've told a few people to kiss your ass. I don't feel it's you, divine feminine. Your ass is covered here. It's like few. It's basically the divine masculine's asking you not to kiss his ass. Okay, you don't need to kiss his ass. Shall we move on? what's gone on in the past. Oh, I was going to get the story out first. Well, I think that these are the two cups that he's looking at. I feel like this would probably be an ex, and then I felt like these might be children. And he's still needing to, I don't know, discuss some things because we're getting down to the children's level now. I like this approach. There's nothing more scary than having an adult as you're a child. I remember being a child and thinking that adults just look so big. And I've been saying it also with about the animals, how big we must, appear to the animals as well. We're like giants. So there's a song, isn't there? Is it by the Vagabond Man? Giants. And we can be quite scary as adults. So I think, actually getting down to the children's level here. That's what I was feeling. It's like when you talk to children, you tend to drop down, don't you? Well, I do tend to drop down, come down to their level. Okay. We're looking at giants. Are we looking at giants? Okay. I want to look at the lyrics, please. Giants. In the past, we've got another card just here. I've actually put that in the past energy. This is what we're talking about, giants. And the block is a new way of doing things because this is a new cycle. It's not doing things the way that maybe you used to do them. You're doing them a more down-to-earth, spiritual, grounded way. I don't know what that card is there, but I want to have a look at giants, please. Yes, it is by the Vagabond Man. Okay. This is nice. I just let me hold this up, this card as we say it, because I feel just the first sentence is, I understand loneliness. And that's so nice, coming down to a child's level and remembering what it was like when you was a child and how scary this world may appear. So it says, I understand loneliness. Before I knew what it was, I saw the pills on the table. Okay, well, that's, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. That sounds a little bit suicidal. So let's go back to this character. There's a lesson behind it. That's a good thing. But I understood loneliness. Before I knew what it was, I saw the pills on the table. For your unrequited love, I would be nothing without you holding me up. Now I'm strong enough for both of us. Both of us, both of us, both of us. That's really nice. Because there is a point when you go through your dark night of the soul, however extreme it gets for you, there is normally a point where you just kind of want to give up. It can actually be in those moments when you're very close to thinking about, committing suicide, that actually your saviour comes in. You kind of want to live when you can get so low. Okay, I am a giant. Stand up on my shoulders, tell me what you see, 'cause I am a giant. We'll be breaking boulders underneath our feet. Whoa, we've risen. We most definitely have risen. Okay. Don't hide your emotions. You can throw down your guard and feed from the notion we can be who we are. You taught me something, yeah. Freedom is ours. It was you who taught me living is togetherness, togetherness, togetherness. I am a giant. Stand up on my shoulders. Tell me what you see, 'cause I am a giant. We'll be breaking boulders underneath our feet. And then there's just a lot of I ams. I am that I am. I am, that's the divine's name, God's name. I am. I am, I am, I am. Okay. And then we have oh, 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 hey, oh. Oh, oh, hey, oh. Come on. I'm going to shake, throw it away in the dirt under me. Yeah, yeah. And then we've got some more oh, oh, hey, heys. I'm going to shake, throw it away in the dirt under me. Going to shake, throw it away in the dirt. Shake, throw it away in the dirt. A lot of I ams, if you can see here. A lot of I ams at the bottom going on. Okay. So what did we get from that? I believe the first paragraph. What do you call it? You have the chorus, and is it a verse? Verse 1. I understood loneliness before I knew what it was. I saw the pills on the table for your unrequited love. So a love that's not. It feels as if it's not returned. I would be nothing without you holding me up. Now I'm strong enough for both of us. Both of us, both of us, both of us. 3 more. Okay. So, who is the divine masculine? I feel like he's dealing with children first. He's strong enough for himself. It's 11:30. For himself, and also to be able to support his children. And then I believe the 2 of Cups. It's like he has got 2 cups here that are on the boardwalk. Under the boardwalk, under the sun, we'll be having some fun. So this could be an introduction here of the divine masculine actually wanting to introduce the divine feminine. Okay, because it's about togetherness. Right, let's put these cards back in order. So we're talking about the 5 of Cups. Challenge is the world. And I felt like this was, what did I say about a new way of doing it? Something about, I felt it was something to do with grounding and dirt. I said something about the earth, about walking through here. Anyway, we have this other card, which is to go with what's gone on in the past. So I'm trying to explain some things. The 2 of Cups aren't together, so I feel like this is the divine masculine trying to do this kind of alone. And we have the Hermit who has the Star, which will be the divine feminine. So it was still undercover. If you can see here, the gown's kind of been dropped from the Hermit here. And it's like the Star is released. But at the moment, we'll have a look at the current energy. What's going on at the moment? Because you've got the divine feminine there with her secrets, her star quality. And it's still in the dark, it's still in the shadows. Now energy, divine feminine, you're waiting for your destiny, for your moment. Okay, you know it's coming. You see the windmill here, changing the wind. Look, the time is running out, so it's nearly time. This is the current energy. Destiny's on its way. It feels like she's holding a remembrance wreath. That takes me to, you celebrate that on the 11/11. Anyway, your memories, divine feminine. So you're in this, the wheel's turning, and you're in this state of transition. You have the World card here. That's what I feel. The World card and the Destiny card. The World card is like a massive transformation that you go through. This is when just something needs to change in your life. What goes up must come down. So like the ebbs and flows of life. But this is a massive transformation that you're going through, but you're waiting. And I feel that you're not purposely waiting, but you know that something's coming. You're waiting in the winds. It's 11:33. For that wheel to turn in your favour. There you go. Shall we have a look at the future? So I was trying to find out what went on over the weekend, because that's what I felt, and it looked like, well, it feels like trying to, there's an army of, in the background that's the introduction to the divine feminine. Oh, the army of love. Okay, the army of love. Okay, the war on love. I like the army. We're in the army now. Status quo. Whoa, whoa, we're in the army now. So, you're in the love army now. I feel like This is the masculine trying to say to these little ones about how things are changing. Things are going to be changing now. Into the future, it's lovely, all positive, very happy new beginning, a fresh new lease on life. This is nice. I feel that this is the first of all, I felt it was the masculine, but I'm actually feeling it's more of a sun, seeing as we have the sun card. This will be pleasing. So this may be a challenge for the masculine, that maybe someone's not going to be on board. And it looks like there's discussions here. In the future, it looks okay. It looks like it's a happy outcome. Seeing as this boy here is like stark naked, it's about being open to new opportunities, trying new adventures. This boy's happy in the future. What's going on behind the scenes? The Tower. I was going to say what's assisting behind the scenes, but it was like, no, what's going on behind the scenes? Crap. Things, that destiny. It's all in alignment. So it does look like the Divine Masculine's world is being rocketed into positivity. He's out of the dungeons or the doldrums. How is the Divine Masculine feeling about this situation? He's working hard. It looked like it was like a baby's mobile. This is a new beginning. This is starting again. If you had like a clean slate, a fresh start, how are you going to live it? Because that looks like how the Divine Masculine's wanting to live it. It's not just him. He has to take into consideration that. So he's being considerate. Okay, working hard. Getting his pentacles in order. I feel like he's working hard now because he feels that there could be trouble in the future. Okay, because there's a fiery smoke cloud. Okay. I'm just going to adjust what I was saying because I was taken to the burning bush, and it brings you into I am that I am. When God paid Moses a visit, okay. They say it was a burning bush. I say it's energy, okay, but yeah, showing us fire. The burning bush. The sun could have done that to that bush. Anyway, a message has been delivered. So I'm not sure whether the sun has delivered a message without knowing it, like speaking as if he was like God, and delivering the message to Moses, aka Divine Masculine. So, there's a message. There's like a church here. It could be around a church, graveyard. Not sure, there's a church. There's a chapel. I don't know, it looks like a tower. Maybe Rapunzel's in there now that I'm looking at it. It's like, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. How this is affecting others. Queen of Cups. The Divine Feminine, I feel, victorious. You've got your cup. Now you have like the wreath. And the colours are bringing me into like Christmas. Seeing as it's blue and it's red here, I feel this is the grounding, the root chakra, the Divine Masculine grounding in. It's definitely new earth. And then the reef's kind of turned to blue here, and I feel that maybe over the Christmas period, because it felt like the Divine Masculine, first of all, you know, is working hard because, whether or not, because I felt this was communication with the blue, the throat chakra, lots of communication coming in. So it's like before he gets distracted, he's trying to work hard on getting his pentacles in order. So it's like he's considering all angles. Let's have a look at, but because I picked up here, he's not really telling you to like kiss his ass, to piss off. He's not wanting to piss you off, Divine Feminine. So I feel like communication will come in, even though he is kind of solving some challenges that's being sent his way. I believe he's handling them very well. The wheel is most definitely turning. That would have turned. The tide would have turned, I feel, before Christmas. This could be summertime here because it's a future energy. So if anyone's not really on board at the moment, come summertime, all the energies would have settled down. This being, this way of being would have settled in by the summertime. Okay, that would make sense with the Divine Masculine, just knowing that he might just have to ride the wave for a while. The wave of prosperity is coming in though. But Divine Feminine, how this is affecting others, you do have the Carp. It's like you have the Holy Grail. And you have communication. And I feel like this is like a weight lifted. It's like so you can continue forward regardless. Because I felt it was the energy of few, Let's look at any hopes or fears. I was going to say whether it was for the masculine or feminine, and it was like, I felt both, and it was like, how are you going to tell me what both of your hopes and fears are? Because you have the Divine Feminine going kind of few, and then you have the Divine Masculine trying to talk to a few people about this and his plans. So we just have a loving, comforting, nurturing energy between the pair of you. And it's like the lion has to sort out his den. Nice loving energy here. I feel like you will be supporting him, Divine Feminine, because I feel like there's a communication coming in. And it seems like, because you know what's going on, the energy's really settled down for both parties, on both parties' side. Let's have a look at the outcome. Celebration. The Divine Feminines are celebrating. So it feels like there's a weight being lifted because the Divine Masculine doesn't want to piss you off in any way, shape or form. Okay. There's the reading. That's interesting. Wasn't expecting that this morning. Okay. I believe I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm not going to read into the book. We can have a look at the underlying energy. We can read what the meaning of this means. But I think I told a good enough story to just be able to leave it there. We'll get some oracle, most definitely. And maybe I'll be able to get out our winter ascension reading today. I'm looking forward to doing that. What's the bottom of the deck? Okay, Divine Feminines, you're carrying this burden at the moment. It doesn't look too much of a weight. So it's like, don't be a complainer. Let's read this, Ten of Wands. The weight's going to be lifted off of your shoulders. Okay, you can see that here. And it feels, I felt this energy of you kind of saying to your Divine Masculine, like, or him saying to you, I'll cross my heart and hope to die, stick a needle in my eye. It's like he's not lying. Okay. So, 10 of Wands, Staves, Cups. What's this one here? Discs. I think it's the next one. Yeah, here we are. Number 10. Seems extremely quiet. I like this book as well. It gives really good meanings, but we're going to leave the reading be there. The passionate spirit reaches out to fully embrace the adventure of life, with all its opportunities and challenges. But the wise person knows when too much has been taken on. It serves no one to weigh yourself down with so many tasks and projects that none can be done well. And I felt like there was a release for both parties, okay? You're both very wise people, but the wise person knows when too much has been taken on. You know when enough is enough. It serves no one to weigh yourself down with so many tasks and projects that none can be done well. Worse, it burdens you with immobility, and there's a mobile there. And that's what I felt. The Divine Masculine's working hard now because of this. Maybe I felt like things could be interrupted. I become a little bit immobile. Okay. So worse. So I feel like he's considering future challenges and preparing for them just in case. So it's like he has a plan A and a plan B, maybe a plan C and D. Worse, it burdens you with immobility. I don't like that word, do I? When your creative ambition longs to explore new worlds. Hand over some of your responsibilities. Do not make yourself a martyr. You can take that for whoever you believe it was directed towards. Both counterparts, I believe. Okay. So I said to the Divine Feminines, don't be a complainer. There's things going on behind the scenes that you will soon be aware of. Look, we're getting an energy oracle card. Just the one, this bottom one? Okay. Deceit. I believe this could be the person that the Divine Masculines has said to, you can kiss my ass. There's someone deceitful in the mix here. And I do feel like it's a complete life change for the Divine Masculine and any, should we say, codependents? People that are dependent upon him. They kind of come with him. It's like you're Divine Masculine and company. Okay? And co. So we have deceit that looks like it's in the mix. Hidden tactics and manipulation. This card comes as a warning that there may be some deception going on in your life. The person hiding behind the curtain, that isn't you, Divine Feminine. The Divine Masculine doesn't think that you're deceptive, okay? I believe that he thinks you're the most honest person. He can trust you completely. That's why he has this drawer. He has a drawing. He might have a drawing of you. He's artistic. He may have drawn you. That's cute, isn't it? Okay. We'll talk about this deceit briefly. This is a Divine Masculine, like talking to whoever's deceived him. We'll talk about this deceit briefly. And then he's done. It's like, then you can kiss my ass. It's like, and be gone. So he's definitely got the upper hand. He's been given the upper hand because it seems like he's in control of everyone's future. Everyone's future. Any karmic partner's future, the children's future, and the Divine Feminine's future. That's a lot to take on board, isn't it? He's in control of a lot of outcomes. Well, Divine Feminine, stay in your position. Like, it's kind of just stay where you are. I'm sure you would rather be in your position at the moment than in the Divine Masculine's position because he's got the Tower. So, yeah, don't complain, okay? Because you're going to feel silly when you find out what's been going on behind the scenes. Practice your patience. So, and you know that there's deception and manipulation behind the scenes. That's why you get frustrated with your Divine Masculine because you can't understand why he doesn't see it. Well, he's enlightened now, so he's going to see it. This card comes as a warning that there may be some deception going on in your life. The person hiding behind the curtain is likely someone you know or deal with either personally or professionally. The duplicity could be regarding a personal issue, like someone spreading rumours or disrespecting you to others. Or it could be a business matter where details are being hidden or even manipulated. Be aware of what is going on in your life. It says it's a man. The man behind the curtain is holding a bag of something valuable. So watch your money and your good name and make sure you have all the information you need to keep things honest and secure. So I feel like the Divine Masculine is watching his money, he's also watching his name. Okay. A deeper layer of meaning may be that the deception is actually coming from within. Is there something that you're lying to yourself about? In this case, the bag of valuables may be holding things like self-esteem, happiness, and even leisure time. Whether it's about your life or yourself, remember that the universe has a hard time sending you honouring experiences if your energy is shrouded in self-deceit. And you know when enough is enough. There's a burden here that needs to be let go of. Okay, it's a heavy one to carry for all involved. On the conscience it is. Should you ever look at the reverse meaning? I don't know why, but let's do it. Receiving this card reverse puts you on notice that the deceit of the past is over or about to end. Perhaps some enmity at work, some enmity at work is being dissolved, or maybe a more open communication has developed in your personal life. And I feel the more open communication is between the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. It's like this has opened up lines of communication here. Be assured that the negative and dishonest energy is on its way out, and take advantage of a new, peaceful and open environment, one where you will be able to forge more success in greater comfort. And that's where the Divine Masculine's, it's like he's turned his world around. Because it's the reverse meaning, the World card, and you have Destiny, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So this situation is ending. It's either in the past or it's currently ending now. On a deeper level, this card reversed is telling you that the period of self-deceit is over. You are now ready to see the abiding truth of your own value, power, and deserving. It may take continued effort, but your honesty with yourself regarding these truths will bring even greater value into your life. Okay, so what's going on and what's going to be occurring? Let's have a look at the Greek mythology cards. Come out of the box. It's like a jack in the box. I felt like a jack in the box that was just going to like spring out in spring and surprise you. Okay, we've got fear. How do I say this? Typhorus. Fear. It's a big one. But there's either love or there's fear. Well, there's just love. The rest is just fear. So let's have a look. Okay. Should we talk about fear? Typhorus. Fortunes before. Gaia gave birth to Typhorus, a terrifying monster who was taller than a mountain and whose limbs were never still. Well, it sounds like giants. I had a look at giants too. Yeah, I think we can scare ourselves. Not just with our own like negative behaviour and how damaging we know we can be to others when we're in the wrong frame of mind, but also the depth of our love, how deep we can actually love, and it's all quite frightening. Anyway, he was so ferocious, the gods and goddesses of Olympus were seized with fear, and they fled to Egypt. And so it can sometimes feel when we have worry in our lives. It can make us toss and turn at night and cause us to lose the will to fight. If you have chosen this card, it might mean that you face some great fear, but there is good news on the horizon, for Typhorus was eventually crushed by Zeus, proving that confidence and determination will win in the end. Fear is often a symptom of misunderstanding or lack of knowledge. Things can seem much worse when they are shrouded in darkness. Investigate and get more information to shed light and comprehension. Try and use the strength of your will to overcome your worries. Imagine yourself as Zeus conquering the monster Typhorus, and, in time, you will conquer your fears. That's a good message. Let's go to a Heal Yourself card. It's like, pay attention to this card because I'm going to be using this deck in the Ascension reading. So it's going to be interesting to see what comes up and then what and then what comes out in the Ascension reading, seeing how much the energies has shifted. My voice has gone. Well, we've got card number 11, take off your masks. Okay. Stop trying to appear different to who you really are. It's time to take off your mask and be the real you. The real beautiful you. You cannot get the love and attention you are craving by pretending to be someone you are not. Why are you so frightened to be honest with yourself and others? Do you feel that you will lose friends and opportunities by showing others your imperfections, fears, and vulnerabilities? Are you constantly doing things to please others, even if doing this does not work for you? This card indicates that you need time to get to know yourself and what is important in your life. You will know that you are evolving when other people's judgments of you no longer impact you. If you have an incredible talent, believe in yourself. Don't hide your greatness because others feel envious or resentful. Remember, every great leader had people who loved them and believed in them, as well as those who doubted and disliked them. Very true. Okay, the action. Take a few deep breaths and focus on your body. Reflect upon in which areas of your body you are wearing masks and not being authentic. Think of different situations that make you feel vulnerable. Imagine taking off the masks that you wear and speaking honestly with kindness to a particular person who intimidates you. Take back your power. Give yourself permission to be real and to say what you mean from a place of gentleness and compassion. That's a beautiful card. Okay. Let's end with a Rumi. Rumi always gives us a wonderful message. You can never get bored of Rumi. Mr. Maintenance Man's out there on this Monday morning, 2 minutes till midday. Blood Angel, card number 7. I'm being taken to this burning bush again. It's wildfire. Spreads like wildfire. What does? Let's have a look at this, card number 7. Blood Angel. In the midst of the darkness, a moon appeared with its brilliance. Stepping down from the clouds, it glanced at me. Like a falcon that hunts a bird and steals it away, it captured me and flew back to infinite space. As I looked for myself, I could not find me, for my body had become all soul in the tenderness of love. The 9 spheres of heaven dissolved in that moon as the ship of my existence drowned in the sea of love. Boom. Do you dare place a limit on how much life you can contain? I pour of myself into your heart and invite you to become nothing and everything with me. Let us be the sunrise that greets the new day and the sunset that honours the dying of the day in radiant glory. Let us be the angel of light arriving from darkness and the starburst in the awakening heart of a human beloved. Be the moon at the back of my heart and the sun at the front of my heart. Be wordless and wise. Let us have nothing that we know for certain and be content. Let us be all and let us be nothing. Let us be. I feel like I've got a bit giddy, a bit dizzy. Got into that a bit then. Okay. The oracle of the blood angel comes to you with a particular message. You are being given the gift of more life. You may experience this as growth, expansion, more energy, more life force, or divine electricity circulating through your system. The blood angel understands that in the gift of greater life, which enables a soul to live more of its essence, becoming a more palpable divine presence upon this earth, there are many unavoidable experiences. One of these is that there will be more sunsets to counter the increase in your sunrises. This is about balance. When opening up to receive more, one needs to empty out what has been to allow for a new influx of energy. It is not about an exchange of equal measure, for you will receive according to the great generosity of life itself, and thus even more shall be offered in compensation for what you are willing to release. However, release must take place. Balance is the natural law. The sunset makes way for a time of night that might be the darkest of grief, or the stirring of unknown places within that only reveal themselves in clarity the following morning. Being ready to endure the sunset and the night to become ready to receive the sunrise and with it more life is your divine task now. Why is this coming to you? You are ready for it. You have outgrown what has been and it cannot satisfy your soul anymore. A part of you, your mind perhaps, may question whether or not you really want the change inherent in this oracle, divine gift or not. You may prefer that things remain the same, but what are you really wanting in that belief? Happiness? A sense of safety and security? Love? Remember that in any divine gift, no matter whether it seems to come at first through an obvious bestowal of grace, such as a wish coming true, or a prayer being answered, or through a hidden grace of a loss or ending in our lives, there is always an offering of greater life within it. The blood angel tells you to not make yourself too small for what is happening in your soul and life now by holding on to what you know, or holding on when it is better to let go. It may not be easy, but you will gain more. You will gain more trust in the divine, in you, in life, and great power and heavenly play can and will flow through your soul into the world. The blood angel invites you to accept the genius of life and allow it to flow through you, circulating your divine light even more abundantly into the world around you. Okay. Whew. Stumbling on the words there a bit. We're nearly done. Okay. This oracle comes with a particular message of well-being and vitality. You have perhaps become tired or are well but seek to engage in new projects or practices that will stretch or challenge you. The blood angel brings you the blessing of whatever energy is required to expand into where life is leading you. What the divine has instilled within your heart shall be financed with life force and energy, so it may be brought to fulfillment. This is the sacred contract of human life. The journey shall be taken by the soul, and there will be challenges, and yet what is required for divine fulfillment will always be available. If you have been struggling with your energy levels or with emotional or psychological challenges, more so than usual perhaps, then you are asked to complete the sacred honouring ritual for the cloak of the Christ oracle after you have completed the ritual for the blood angel. The reason for this is that your energy, as you are going through growth and opening, can become unstable for a time, more porous or vulnerable than usual. This is nothing to be concerned about, but you will benefit from more spiritual protection during this time. These rituals will assist you in gaining additional spiritual protection if you need to take any particular action to bring yourself healing and wellness. These rituals will help you become conscious of and ready for that action, simply through life experiences and internal wisdom when the time is right. So let's do these two sacred honouring rituals then. The Cloak of the Christ. Let's see what page. Card number 4, 32. Okay, we're going to end with these two sacred honouring rituals. We shall start with the one for the blood angel. Say, blood angel of unconditional life and divine love, bless me with the life force I need to attain my divine destiny. I open to your grace with perfect trust and perfect love, so be it. Close your eyes and notice your breath. Imagine or intend that you can sense the blood moving in your veins. So much life abounds in your body, soul. In your own time, just open your eyes. You have completed your honouring ritual. Okay, now it's important that you have extra protection around you. If you've been feeling quite vulnerable, open, emotional. Okay. It says, open your arms wide above your head and tip your gaze gently up towards the heavens. If you are inside, imagine or intend that you gaze beyond the physical structure of the ceiling right into the sky that lies above. I'm going to have to take my hat off, like my head is like pounding underneath, like I'm kind of blocking it, the flow. Okay, I'll do that because that was a bit painful. Okay. Open your eyes wide above your head and tip your gaze gently up towards the heavens. If you are inside, imagine or intend that you can gaze beyond the physical structure of the ceiling, right into the sky that lies above. Lower your arms to prayer position at your heart and say aloud, if possible, Rumi and Jesus Christ, who love me without condition, offer me the cloak of the Christ, the mantle of divine protection now, that I may receive the karmic grace and healing I need through the power and mercy of your presence. Thank you. Sit quietly and imagine you are surrounded by a dark, comforting cloak. You can easily breathe through it. You can easily see light within it or flittering through it if needs be, or you may feel comfortable in the darkness. Let it be whatever is most relaxing and soothing for you. You may even imagine it to be the night sky dappled with stars wrapping around you. Close your eyes and relax now for as long as feels good. This may be for a minute, for 15 or 20 minutes or longer. Just be with what feels appropriate and best for you at this time. When you feel you are ready to arise from your rest, simply place your hands at your heart and say thank you. You may notice strong energetic sensations or emotions during this process or in the day following. You may notice repetitive thought patterns that you need to confront and challenge with more loving thoughts. You may have significant dreams in the evening following also. You may be very subtle for you, so much so that you wonder if anything has happened and if it has worked. It has. The effect will be demonstrated at the right time. Trust. Trust. Let me put my hat back on. My hair's so flat. Okay. Let's hear those sleigh bells ringling, jing, jing, jingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Okay, giddy up, let's go. Let's put on a show. We're riding in a wonderland of snow. Let's have a look at You Got This, and I'm going. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They can only be felt. Your heart knows what the best and the most beautiful things are for you. You can feel it. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Whatever you are, be a good one. It matters a lot. Okay, one more message, please. Oh, okay, 2. That's absolutely fine. The comeback is always stronger than the setback. Yes, it is. Okay. That's why we have the setbacks, so we can have the comebacks. Believe in yourself and you will be unstoppable. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Actually, I can. Yes, you can. You can do whatever you desire. Your heart desires. Your heart's desires. Okay. Actually, I can. Yes, you can. And I'm going. Guys, have a fantastic Monday. I'll catch up with you later. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.